Hello everyone, it's a lovely day as usual in the Creuse. Well, it's a bit up and down actually. This morning it was raining, but now the ducks are on the lake swimming around. I think there's 12 little ducklings this morning I counted. Mama ducklings swimming around somewhere, and there's loads of cherries on the tree. And today I'm going to be pulling down the ceiling in the we haven't decided yet, but we think it's going to be the lounge, or the salon as they call it in France. And yeah, so that's today's job. I'll see if I can show you some cherries on the tree first as I make my way in. There you go, there's one cherry tree. I think we counted 12 cherry trees. Here's another cherry tree. This one's a little bit darker. Got to look them up yet, see what they are. Yeah, the first cherry tree's a bit tart for me, but these ones quite sweet and lovely. So yeah, don't know what they are, but these ones, they're sort of I don't know what you call them, but they're a bit like a glacé cherry rather than the sort of cherries I'd buy in a supermarket. But there you go. There's another cherry tree hiding in there somewhere, and there's a couple of cherry trees and a plum tree and a pear tree out hiding around back, and there's another little one in there somewhere. But there we go. Yeah, they looked absolutely lovely in blossom. They were white and then they turned sort of pink. So there we go. But inside to in here. This is what we're doing today. We're taking down the ceiling. The previous occupants decided to, instead of using plasterboard like every other sensible person in the world, they've used hardboard, which has drooped, gone mouldy, gone damp, everything you'd expect hardboard to do. And then for the joins, they've used sort of like pine stripping and nailed it with rather large nails, which obviously have gone rusty and they've protruded, and yeah, they've used sort of like battening around the edges of various different shapes and sizes in different points, and they've used plaster of Paris, and then they've run copper piping through it, they've run electrical cabling along the edges, they've run doorbell wire, they've run coaxial cabling, they've run all sorts and every imaginable thing. And yeah, instead of hiding it in the ceiling, they've just done all sorts, and yeah, it's truly awful really. And yeah, and when they put battening on to sort of like level up the lovely oak beams underneath, but they done a truly awful job of levelling it up. You probably not good to see. And the report that came through from the notaire said they used lead paint to paint it. So the best thing we can do is basically put our masks on and rip it down.
I'm downstairs to see what all the noise is about, and there he is. He's demolishing the ceiling.
Hello everybody.
Luckily it's only hardboard by the looks of it.
It is only hardboard, but there's a rubbish job of it. All over the show.
Oh dear. Beautiful ceiling. Underneath all that.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's not in too shabby a state. Well, so far. For the spiders.
The wildlife around here is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bees.
Yeah, there's lots of bees. It keeps free and a couple of wasps, unfortunately.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not too worried about it in the cabinet because that's full of work.
Yeah. What's the lighter buttons up there for? Is that?
That's for levelling out, but they've done a rubbish job with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if the wood's any good, at least you've got an extra bit of wood there.
Yeah, well, the bits of wood they've used to level it out aren't flat. They're rough sawn and they're not level. I expect if you put a laser line on this, they'll be all over the show. But these bits of wood here aren't level with these bits of wood there.
Right, oh
and some of them, when you shake them, are wonky. So,
right, okay.
Yeah, they've done a truly appalling job. One of them I found there was only one nail in it, so as you put the thing up, it just wobbled all over the show, as you can imagine. Yeah, it's truly appalling job. Yeah, truly professional will put this up. I imagine it was grandma or someone had done it. One of her besties standing on the sofa, putting this up.
Good old grandma.
Yeah.
Don't want to come down there, does it?
Ta-da!
Yay.
What we got up there? Get this out of your way.
You see?
Sorry, there's not much light in here. Can this come on Friday? Woohoo!
Happy days. Oh, you can't make out, but there's a weird and wonderful wallpaper pattern just up there.
I've got my goggles on so I can't see. I'm just going to strip my goggles off. I've got dust on my glasses now. Oh, it's steamed up. It's not dust.
Wow. That's the wallpaper that is unearthed. It's
special.
They do wallpaper over here. Everywhere they wallpaper.
The ceiling, tops of cupboards, shelves. Things.
It's like a orangey, browny, reddy.
Yeah.
Paper. I won't say any more.
Yeah. So far we got 3 down and it's all looking good so far, which is, well, très bon in my lovely West Dorset accent. Yeah, Duolingo don't like my West Dorset accent, but there we go. Yeah, pretty good really, and coming down not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, liking that. Yeah. So yeah, the beams are in not too shabby condition. No signs of any hideous woodworm or anything, so pretty pleased. Yeah. There we go. Don't know if you can see that too bad. It's out that one, but there we go. All in pretty decent, pretty good flipping condition. When we looked round, oh no, we were in a pretty mad panic, but we looked round on this latest trip, we looked round, over 30 houses, and we looked round this one particular house, and as we looked round the house, we walked upstairs, and the floors were bending underneath us, and as we walked towards the wall, the windows moved, which basically meant the wall was moving. And when the wall moves and you're walking on the floor, that's really not a good sign, and it's a good sign for you to vacate the building as soon as possible. So yeah, this house in comparison with that house is in pretty good condition, we think. So there you go. So that is basically about half hour's work. So yeah, when I did upstairs I was absolutely shattered for the day, and I've already started in this room, so trade on.